Hello and welcome to jdravingschool.com. My name is Jayashree Somaya and my driving school's name is Jay's A-1 Driving School. Today I'm going to show you my feet on the clutch pedal, brake pedal and extra pedal, how to use those pedal, because I have put one video, but in that video you can't see my feet properly. So without the shoes I have tried to show you and how to use your clutch and brake and extra pedal in a manual car. Now I was teaching manual car, but now I don't, so I haven't got the manual car. But in automatic car, we will have to imagine on the left side of the brake there is a clutch pedal. So I'll show you how to use the clutch pedal and brake pedal and extra pedal in a manual car. So you have to imagine there is a clutch pedal, but I will show you how to move your foot on the clutch pedal, how to bring to the friction point, how to hold your foot on the friction point, and how to move off on the road, or even if you have stopped on the on the hill to do the curbside stop. When you start your car, you will be in first gear, so you push your clutch in and brake in and start your engine, then then you bring your clutch to the friction point, then take your foot off the foot brake and then start accelerating. And of course your right indicator will be on. Check your mirrors, rear vision mirror, right side external mirror, and right blind spot. Then put the handbrake down and check your right blind spot again, mirrors and right blind spot again, and then start accelerating more. And then after you roll 4 5 10 meters further ahead, then take your left foot off the clutch in a gradual manner, and your car will keep on rolling forward. It will not roll back. But if you let go the when you before you start off, when you come to the friction point, and if you let go your clutch more after the friction point, your car will stall. And if you put once you come to the friction point and if you push it down, then your car will roll back when you take your foot off the brake. So you have to make sure you leave your foot on the clutch at the friction point. Then only you take your foot off the brake and go on the extra pedal. And just when you move off, just before you move off, after checking your mirrors and blind spot, take the handbrake off. Again, check your blind spot and move off by accelerating. Go further up 5 10 meters and then gradually take your foot off the clutch. And then whatever I have said, you change your gears in that manner. So this is how you do curbside stop also. So whenever you come near the curb to do the curbside stop, you'll be coming with 30 meters before indicating and parking, and slowly you come down the gears and then stop in second gear or first gear, whatever you do it, and then completely stop, pull the handbrake on, first gear in. Of course, when you're changing gear, you will be having clutch in and foot on the brake, and then turn the engine off. Then start the engine, then turn the right indicator on, bring your clutch to the friction point where two clutch plates get together. Then take your foot off the foot brake, go on the extra pedal and accelerate a little bit. So when you put the handbrake down, you do not roll back, and then leave your foot on the clutch at friction point only. And after checking blind spot, start accelerating a little bit more and put the handbrake down also, and then keep on rolling forward. Okay, this is how you do curbside stop in a manual car. Okay, I hope you have understood. Please like my videos, share them, and subscribe to my channel, so when I put new videos on, you will come to know. You will be notified first. Thank you. Okay, so this is the accelerator pedal. I have taken the shoes off to show properly that how to use your extra pedal, brake pedal and clutch pedal in a manual car. This is the brake pedal. and this is the clutch pedal. Actually, this is automatic car. I haven't got the clutch pedal, but I'm just showing you my left foot. Imagine it's on the clutch pedal. Okay, and now the clutch is in and the brake is in. If I'm in the first gear and if I want to start my car, I will press the clutch in and brake in and I'll start the engine. Once I start the engine, and of course I have to put the handbrake down, then I'm slowly come with my left. I'll bring my left foot slowly up. Still I'm pressing the brake, full brake. And then when I come to friction point, I hold my foot there on the clutch. What is a friction point? I have explained to you, where two clutch plates get together, and you at that point you will feel the vibration under your foot. That is called a friction point, but you have to come very slowly up there. Now if I get to the friction point and if I let go my foot, then my car will stall. So again I will clutch it in and I will start the car. So then slowly come up. Then only you will feel the vibration. But if you come quickly up, then it's very hard to feel the vibration. So clutch is in, my whole foot is in, my whole foot is in. Now I'm slowly coming up on the clutch. Now this is the friction point. I will hold my clutch with my left foot at the friction point. Then if I take my foot off the brake, then the car won't roll back. Then I'll go on the accelerator and start accelerating. I will start slowly pressing the accelerator, and when I go about few meters ahead, and then I think, okay, my car will not stall. Now my car has picked up the speed. Then slowly I'll come up the clutch and my foot will be pressing the accelerator. So now when I want to go in a second gear, if I pick up my speed up to 20 kilometers and my car starts making noise, that change your gear, it will tell you, it will make special different noise. Then what you do, you start clutching in and start putting the, slowly start bringing the foot off the accelerator, and you are pushing the clutch fully in. Change your gear, then start slowly coming up on the clutch, and then start slowly going on the accelerator. So what you are doing is you are pushing the clutch in, and when you want to change gear, you push the clutch in and take the foot off the accelerator and change gear. Then slowly start coming off the clutch and start going on the accelerator. Again, when you get to 40 kilometers and you have to change your gear, start clutching in and start coming off the accelerator. Full clutching, change the gear. Whenever you change the gear, make sure you push the clutch fully in. Now once you change the gear, start slowly coming off the clutch and start slowly going on the accelerator. And that's how you do it. Push it, accelerator down and clutch off. Then again, when you want to go to fourth gear, start putting the clutch slowly in and foot off the accelerator. And then again, once you change the gear to fourth gear, start slowly coming off the clutch and start accelerator, pushing the accelerator down. Now you want to go in top gear, again start clutching in and take the foot off the accelerator, full clutching, then change the gear. With the left foot you are using the clutch pedal, okay? And then start coming off the clutch and start pushing the brake accelerator. So this is how you change the gear. When you want to stop, and suppose you are going in a top gear or fourth gear and suddenly something happens, clutch in and brake in. See, clutch in and brake in. That's how you do it. And you can stop in any gear. There is no need to change the gear. If something suddenly happens, then you can stop. And then you bring the gear to neutral and then go in the first gear to start off, because your speed has come to 0 kilometer. So again, at first gear, first start coming up on the clutch. When you feel, okay, this is the friction point, hold the clutch there, then take the foot off the brake and go on the accelerator pedal. Start accelerating. Once you roll 4-5 meters and 5-10 meters, and then you think, okay, I can let go my clutch now. I will not stall. Then let go of the clutch. So this is how you leave your foot near the clutch, but never ever ride on clutch. Some people, suppose if you want to turn left 30 meters before when you indicate, as soon as you indicate, you will be checking mirror, blind spot mirror, but start braking. When you come to, suppose you were at 60 kilometer, start braking, use the brake to come to 40 kilometer, then clutching and change the gear to third gear. Then start clutching off and start braking, gradually come, okay, slowly off and start braking more. Then when you come to 20 kilometers, clutch in and change the gear to second gear. Then at second gear, at 20 kilometers, or even if you go to 10 kilometers to turn, you can go by in second gear, you can turn because you have slowed down enough. Then after you turn, pick up your speed to 40 kilometers, clutch in. At that time, you will be on the extra pedal when you pick up your speed, clutch in and extra pedal off and change gear to third gear. And then start clutching off and extra pedal down. Pick up your speed. When you get to 50-60 kilometer, you want to go in fourth gear, clutch in and extra pedal off and change the gear to fourth gear and start coming gradually off there and start going on the extra pedal. So that's how you use your extra pedal, up and down in opposite direction. But clutch always gradually. Okay, I hope you would have understood this. So this is your clutch foot, and you use your right foot and the right on the brake pedal as well as right foot on the extra pedal, because you use your brake pedal or extra pedal. So this is how you use your clutch. Always slowly, when you start off, slowly come up the clutch and hold it there. This is fully off the clutch. Okay, so you have to come to friction point, then take the foot off the brake, go on the extra pedal and start off. So this is what you do. Even when you're doing reverse parking, you will come parallel to the park car, then you will clutch in and use the brake to stop. Then in reverse, while doing reverse parking, you are not rolling fast. So what you do, you bring, when you change your gear to reverse, then you have to, when you change your gear, you make sure your clutch is fully in. Then you want to slowly roll. So come to the friction point, hold the clutch to the friction point with your left foot, then ease off your brake. If your brake is fully in, then little bit go up. That means loosen your foot, right foot on the brake, and your car will start rolling back. Do not even accelerate, because there is not much room to go back. So you are rolling slowly in. But then once you reverse back and come parallel to the curb, then again clutching and braking. You stop, change your gear to first gear, come to friction point, ease off your brake and roll forward. And when you finish, when you come near the park car, clutch in, brake in and stop. And then that's it, you finished your reverse parking. So that's how you do it. But some people, when they are coming to turn left or right, what they do, they 20 meters before they put the clutch in. No, that's wrong. You keep on changing gear to down, 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 as I showed you before. And then as you're turning, you are in second gear at a slow speed with the foot on the brake, you turn. You don't need to have your foot all the time as you're turning. Otherwise, that means you are riding on the clutch. So you don't need to. Only when you are about to stop, you clutch in and push the brake in. And when you are changing gear, you clutch in and extra pedal off. Then once you change gear, clutch out slowly and brake in together. So you watch my earlier video, theory video, what I have showed you, and this is how you'll be doing it. So that's how you do it. Okay, thanks a lot.